What's up internet, D Christopher here and you are watching P3 TV. We have a whole bunch of awesome stuff for you guys this week. Damien has been out trying out the new next generation Yigal Mesika loops. Dan Hauss joins us for a quick Skype interview, and also we've got a whole bunch of really cool new stuff out on the site, including a revolutionary new coin gimmick, a killer new deck of cards, and one of the best mentalism card effects ever released. Full stop. Ever. Full stop. So stay tuned for all of that stuff, but for now let us go to the streets of London and join Mr. O'Brien in talking about the new loops. What's all the fuss about? Are they really as good as everybody is saying? You're about to find out.
Hey, what's going on guys? It's me, Damien O'Brien, and today I'm here in London shooting with P3 TV, and today we're going to be road testing the new Yigal Mesika loops. So let's go off and see what all the fuss is about. Okay, so we have just tried out the new Yigal Mesika loops, and comparing them to the old loops, I have to say it's much better. Not only are you now getting more products for your money because you're getting 8 instead of 5, the durability of them is 10 times better. The loops themselves, they're more tighter, they stretch so much better. I feel like you're able to lift heavier objects more now with them because they're so good. They also seem more invisible, so in certain lights they really are invisible. You can't see these things. So comparing them to the old, I would have to say, yeah, they've definitely a whole lot better. So make sure you pick up a pack. You can't go wrong with loops. There's so many tricks you can do, and enjoy. Because we're in the hood, see? No.
So there you have it. The new loops really are worth the money, and the fact that you get extra loops in the pack for the same price, as well as the little envelope to protect them, and this new incredible material that Yigal is using, it really makes these a great value product. In fact, Damien said that he managed to get one of these new loops to last him through 2 weeks of shows. For this guy, that's probably 7, 8, maybe even 9 shows. At 2 hours a pop, that's pretty good. So there you go, that gives you everything that you need to know. If you want to watch the proper demo and see Yigal doing some stuff there, you can just click on the link in the description and you will be taken to the Penguin Magic site. So with that in mind, let's take a look at what else has been released on the site this week. I am super excited to share some of this stuff with you. Blackbird by Jeff Copeland is a revolutionary gimmick for anyone that's interested in coin magic. In each box you get 2 of these gimmicks, one for your right arm and one for your left, so that you can secretly hide a couple of coins up your sleeve right until the very moment that you need. I cannot wait to get my hands on a couple of these and have a play with them. They look absolutely fantastic and they are available for pre-order right now. These cards are classy, they're elegant, with a really cool color scheme and a solid concept. They're printed by expert playing cards on our new damask finish, a nice traditionally cut medium weight stock, and a beautiful foil tuck box. And only 5,000 of these have been printed, so you'd better get your hands on some before they sell out. Colossal Killer by Kenton Nepper. This has just been released as a video download for the first time ever. It's a trick that I've used personally in my professional gigs for years. There is no sleight of hand, you're set up all the time, the reset is instant and the impact is devastating. If this is something you like the sound of, just buy it. You won't be disappointed, it really doesn't get much better than this. So finally this week I caught up with my buddy Dan Hauss and we spoke about style and creativity and magic and all sorts of other things. So let's cut straight into that interview. I hope you enjoy it. Hello, Dan Hauss. Thank you for joining me on this little Skype interview. Say hello to everyone at home.
Hello, everybody.
Just in case somebody hasn't seen your face before, do you want to tell them a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Yeah, so I started out in magic, probably like everybody else did, you know, studying from my peers, and then realized one day, oh, you can make money doing this. So then I started doing kid shows, and then realized, oh, people create these tricks. You can make a living at this. So then I got into that aspect of it, and 18 years later now, well, in the professional sense, you know, since 2001, and been creating ever since, performing ever since, and it's become my full-time job.
Awesome. It's cool to talk to someone who like obviously does shows but creates a lot of magic as well. It's something that people seem to be getting more and more interested in, especially with the introduction of the Penguin Partner Program and stuff like that. You know, it's giving people the opportunity to actually start getting some payback from magic, even if they're younger or, you know, haven't got the opportunity to do higher paid gigs and stuff like that. You know, creating magic can be a nice supplement. But yeah, I mean, we've known each other for a good few years now, and I've really enjoyed watching your style develop from like the ultra low cut V-necks in the paper crane days, right up to I'll flash a little image or something on the screen just to embarrass you. To hard. Like now, you know, you've got the really cool sort of vintage inspired look. Do you find that the style of tricks that you're creating and performing has now evolved through the evolution of the look as well?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely, D. I mean, you've known me for a while, and you grow. You really grow. I mean, not only, you know, thanks to my fiance, you can thank for this, but it was a grown-up thing. It just, you know, everybody that I meet, and you've known me forever, so many people just go, that's it, that's you, that it just works for you. And I don't think I forced it. You know, I'm getting older, I'm getting wiser. You know, I just put finally what I like and who I am, and didn't follow anybody. And, you know, somebody one day just said one of the smartest things to me, and they said, always be your character. And I took it to heart, and, you know, I dress like this every single day of my life, you know, and I think it's very important to always look the part. And as far as the creating aspect, yeah, I mean, it does. It definitely changes the way I'm creating, you know. And I loved everything I did. I learned from all of that, you know, the growing through it. So yeah, I grew into it really.
No, it's cool because I mean, you know, as sort of performers, we're always trying to evolve and often trying to find our style. I know when I was growing up in magic, I was constantly trying to reinvent myself and find what worked for me. And it is a real learning curve. And then one day, it just kind of snaps, you know. And obviously, you've done a lot of consulting and stuff like that for TV, for stage shows. You know, you create and release magic, like you say, as a full-time job now. And you know, you put out a lot of stuff on Penguin that always tops the bestsellers charts and always does really well. If you could give a shopping list of like the tricks or DVDs that someone should get to learn about the material that you've created and been successful with over the years, or if you just have any favorites that are real standouts for you, like could you let us know what kind of things are really like standout effects for you?
I mean, you'd really think that I would go straight towards my bestsellers, which is Flow and Rattled, and believe it or not, Lit was a slow one.
Really?
Yeah, it was a slow, gradual build, but there's some, man, that are just I loved Footloose. That one was Footloose was, I put out so much I can't even remember.
Footloose was the
Footloose was the one where you connect the shoelaces, which I believe Dynamo did. And but I love the lace where the card would appear on the shoelace.
Like it was like a card sword kind of effect. That one.
Yes. Yeah. That was, I find it so important to do your research. Do your research. That was just a little paragraph in Swami Mantra.
Wow.
Those Houdini shoelaces, and I just took it from there and made it relevant and updated it. Yeah, I would definitely say check out Flow and Rattled and Lit.
Lit was one of my favorites. I used to work that professionally like all the time, and it's still something that I still have some gimmicks and occasionally will bust it out. Like if I fancy doing something different again.
Yes.
I was a really. It was just a good trick, just a well thought out, well structured thing. Because a lot of like your tricks are very much like it's a real direct effect. It's like this is that, whereas Lit was a little bit different for you because it was kind of a two-phase routine, which it was really cool. I really enjoyed it.
I try to just create the trick and let people be themselves with it. I remember getting blasted for Restless, that there was no routining, and it's just like, I don't want to have to hand feed you. You're smart enough to come up with your own routines for it. This is the trick, and you take it. And
I think that's an important thing as well as there is very much two schools to releases. Like sometimes people will release routines, and sometimes people will release effects or methods. Like I very rarely put full routines into any of my releases because I want to give people the ability to do things, but I don't necessarily want them to become a carbon copy of what I'm doing because there's no evolution for the art in that. I think the evolution comes from people taking an idea or a concept or a method or whatever and then making it their own.
Yes.
So just to cap it off, because we're running on now. What's next for Dan Hauss? What's your plan? I know we've been talking about some little tricks that you can't give any details on yet, but have you got anything else exciting planned or anything in the pipeline you can give us a little secret info on? Or
yes, I will tell you that I'll be seeing Dan White again soon.
Cool.
Which we were just talking about a certain trick, which will be nice. Some things with you guys, with Penguin, which I'm always excited to do stuff with. Like a family, I was there with Paper Crane, Penguin. It's just it's nice. And then honestly, man, I love creating, but I don't want to do it because I have to. I want to do it because I love it. And that's why I'm really concentrating on my stage show, and it's just after you create for so long, you just want to
get out there and do it.
Exactly, man. So yeah, I got some stuff coming out, and just I'm gonna keep working on my show and keep plugging away.
I'm excited to see it. I've seen like some of the screenshots, like photos popping up and stuff of you with your set and all the cool looking stuff, and that I'm excited to see what comes of it. So I'll leave you on that for now. But thank you very much for taking the time to come and talk to us. Hopefully the recording has come out okay because we had some bandwidth issues, but next time we can just hook up and we can both sit on the camera together, like over a whiskey or something, and
absolutely,
yeah, and we can do it properly. So
sounds good, man.
So bye-bye to all the internet penguins.
The little penguins.
That's all for this week. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I will see you on the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe to youtube.com/p3buzz, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. I will see you next week, and I hope you have a wonderfully splendid few days. 7 of them, in fact, until I'm back.